everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing to these videos on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram at the Sita One. You can find daily posts of the tarot cards on Instagram and Sita's weekly tarot reading on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at the Sita One. My name is Sita. I'm an intuitive astrologer and psychic tarot reader, and I'm here to share with you the upcoming energies from October 8th to the 15th. Okay, let's start with the big event, and that is the full moon on Sunday, October 9th. So here we have the moon, which will be conjoined by Chiron, the wounded healer, just before the actual event of the full moon, but it's pretty close. And then Lilith will square Chiron. So what we have here is, because it's the opposition between the moon and the sun is in Libra, a lot of Libra energy. So we are in this time period of evaluating relationships. Now, there could be the relationships outside of you, relationship within you, relationship to your environment, any relationship. It doesn't have to be a close, intimate relationship. And the Chiron, the wounded healer, is bringing up that wound that has come with all of us through the lifetimes, and it never gets resolved. But do not be negative about that, because through that wound, you know, often in life, through our pain, our painful experiences, we develop wisdom, understanding. We start to learn more about acceptance and grace, and having compassion for others and their pain, even though we don't experience it in the same way they do. Because we experience pain, it connects us to others. And this full moon will highlight that. Usually full moons, it's waning energy, so the energy is releasing. But it may just highlight exactly what that pain is about, and your relationship with that pain, and how it affects your relationship with others. So it's a pretty important time. You need to look at your health also. So it could be your mental health, your spiritual health, emotional health, physical health. Something isn't right, and this full moon may illuminate what you're doing wrong, or what you're doing that's counterproductive to having good health. Now, so it may also bring about a warning. But by the next day, the planets really are moving through Libra, which is tempering the energy a bit, and things will start to work out. Mercury enters Libra, and the moon will move on to Taurus, is more stabilizing energy, comforting energy. As the sun trines Saturn later, it will also, Mercury will trine Pluto. And so we might have a repeat of something happening, something intellectual. So it's just a little warning that you're repeating something. Saturn is about responsibility, karma, learning lessons, restrictions, boundaries. So just remember that. Saturn is a nice trine to Mars right now. So this is creating a grand trine, which will ease Mars energy, that aggressive energy. Mars is really slowing down right now because it's ready to station and go retrograde, and it's going to be there for months. It's going to be in Gemini for months. So you Geminis, it can have a different effect on you. Either it's increasing your anxiety, or you're finally putting some energy to working out some feelings on an intellectual level, and analyzing something. Maybe you're working on a project. So just be prepared that Mars is going retrograde, and you'll have to work more on this project. If it's a big project, you can expect wonderful results by March of next year. Mars will be squaring Neptune, or Neptune squares Mars, whichever way you want to look at it, creating confusion. So keep that in mind. Neptune is a dream, but eventually you have to put the dream into reality and act on it and make a plan. And the square to Pluto could mean secrets are revealed. So maybe that's hitting information that is keeping you back from getting what you want, whatever it is you're working on. If it's a project at work, maybe other people are holding back information, and you'll start to see what that is. Mercury and Pluto work really well together. Mercury's the only one really that can talk to Pluto and get the information from the underworld to bring it up into our consciousness. So this is all in preparation for the upcoming eclipse later in October. By Friday, Venus will trine Saturn, and then it moves on to trine Mars. So these are good aspects. It's all air, so there's a lot of communication and talk, people trying to work things out. It fits in with the elections that we're having here in Ottawa, where ideas are coming, how to make things better, but the implementation of them will need more physical results, actually making a plan that is practical and feasible. But Uranus is still in Taurus and will be for a while, and so it's saying you have to do this, you have to look at the finances of it in a different way, removing the restrictions, even though there's this square between Saturn and Uranus, removing restrictions that tell you it can only be a certain way and this way has worked and it will never change. And Uranus is saying, no, let's throw it all out and gain a new perspective on our financial reality. And that goes for you in your personal life too. So yeah, the energies are still intense, even though Mercury is now direct, but it's moving out of its shadow period. And so there's some momentum, but there's still that stop, that's slowing down, and looking at how your plans fit in with your dreams. So keep that all in mind. And the next time I'll be discussing the eclipses. They're pretty powerful and they are wild cards, but they give you the opportunity to clean something up without you having to put out too much effort. It's kind of the universe comes in with the cosmic broom and removes things so that you can walk on your path with more clarity and vision. Please like, share, and subscribe to these videos on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram at the Sita One. You can find daily posts of the tarot cards on Instagram and Sita's weekly tarot reading on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at the Sita One. So it's really time that we define what role we play in life in general. Contrary to belief from the past that we are separate and more unique than anything else that is living around us, that's not true. We are part of this energy, this awareness, and we are having an experience in a human body, but the experience can come in other things, only we inhabit our body, and from that the awareness is experiencing life. So keep that in mind. We're all connected. We're connected to everything, to the whole universe, to the plants, to the earth, and nature. So just remember that, and that will keep the ego in check as you move forward to create a more balanced and connected self. Remember to take care of yourself and others. Enjoy your long weekend, get lots of rest, and allow the vibrancy of the fall colors to infuse you and energize you. I'll see you next time.